something I came across. 4 out of 5 companies are not able to train people for various reasons. What's the first thing that gets cut in a budget? Training, soft cost. So they don't train them. Coaching, role-playing, feedback creates behavior change. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about coaching. Sales coaching, what does it do? I believe, I'm prejudiced because that's what my business is built around, sales coaching. Is develop the full potential of your team. Not just enough to get by to check it off the list to say, yep, I coached somebody today. Statistic, Chief Sales Officer Insights, 2016 Sales Optimization Study. I mean, if you want to read a study, this is the study to read. They dissected everything 5 different ways. But in general, when you do effective and dynamic, formal and dynamic coaching, win rates go up 10 to 18%. If you could see a 20% lift in your business or anybody's business, I'm saying, you're probably doing pretty good. So why wouldn't I take advantage of this? It's proven. It happens. There's numbers, hard numbers. Sales coaching, what is it, what isn't it? Sales coaching is not get everybody together and say, all right, guys, girls, ladies, people, let's go. We're not hitting numbers. Why aren't you able to close business? All right, here's what you want to say when they say that. Here's what you want to do in this situation. Don't preach to them, coach them. What it is, that's not what it isn't. What it is role-playing, role-playing, role-playing. Have a sales process. It's unique to your product or service. It's not just a process that's the same for everybody. It's unique to you. Align it with your client relationship management system. It can do that, but it's got to connect so you can track where you're going with that sales process. And then revisit that sales process to validate. I talk about this all the time. Again, structure. But why is it important? You get to know where you are. That'd be nice to know. I made 15 sales calls today, and I know I made 15, but I'm not sure where all of they are in that process. Did I just meet somebody? How many did I meet? Where am I? Do I have a proposal coming up next? So you know what's next. You have an objective. Finish this step. I got this to do in the next step. I know where I need to go. That's the next step. You know it ahead of time. Objectives along the way. Have objectives along the way. Again, define it. What does it provide? It provides those conversations that are more objective versus subjective. Hey, Sarah, how'd that sales call go? Oh, it was great. Guy really liked me. He did this, and I'm going to close that in 30 days, boss. Honest to God, it's great. This one's in the bag. Versus, Sarah, how'd that sales call go? Well, I just completed call 1. Because it's defined and we have objectives, we know exactly where we are. So I can stop the conversation there. I know what you've done and I know what's next as your manager. It gets rid of the BS. All right? It's much more clear. You have clear direction. You can do planning. From a corporation standpoint, I had a client, they had to have a person go out and train people when we sold an account. Well, guess what? Because we had a sales process, we one day looked at what was in the final stage before closure. We had 50 accounts there. And they were all going to close pretty close to one another. We got one person that's going to travel around the countryside and travel and do these. I said, hey, I went to the owner. I said, we got to do something here. Somebody either has to be trained, we got to hire somebody, or we got to slow this train down because we're going to get killed. The last thing I want to do is sell something and not be able to deliver it. Last thing. So it can help the business owner plan inventory, all those things. Again, objectives along the way. What do I want to accomplish? You are in control of the sale when you have a process because you know where you're going next. You have a plan for every person. Again, it could be a little variation. It may not go exactly as planned. You may have to go back and revisit, take a step backwards. More importantly, it improves velocity. I've seen this. It takes you, when you meet that person to the time you sign them, when you have a plan and you have steps defined along the way, in a perfect world, you're going to sell that account faster.